Hey, and welcome to my channel. My name is Anna and I am 27 years old. I live in London, UK with my husband, and this channel is all about finance, retiring early, financial independence, investing. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe and follow along. Today I will be sharing with you my monthly budget for the month of April. So let's get started. Okay, so here we go. Here is my monthly budget for April, and let's start from the income. Income one is my husband's income, so we are a dual household, double income, no kids. And this is obviously after tax. This is my husband's income, this is mine, and this is extra income. This month, there's a huge change in that extra income because I lost my side hustle job, which was a freelance gig, freelance role, where I was doing it as a self-employed. But unfortunately, they decided to lay off 99. I think they laid off every freelancer, and they decided they will just be hiring in a different country. And not as a freelance, but just permanent employees. So I would normally put 0 in there, but I decided to cash out my cashback from my top cashback account. If you don't know what top cashback is, you can click one of the referral links in the description. There will be a link, and I will be making a video about that. So once the video is up, you might see it linked here. And I cashed out 48.40 pounds. I know it's not much, but it's something, and it's for sure better than nothing and 0. So here we go. In our household, my husband pays the rent because we do rent. We do not own any property yet, hopefully in the future, but not at the moment. So our rent is around 1,600, including council bill. Phone, I should actually move it somewhere, maybe on the bottom or maybe in our personal or entertainment. I don't know where to move it actually. Personal care. I'll just move it on the bottom because it's not really intuitive. So yeah, and I'm gonna move those 2 in here. And oh, I think I forgot to, I'm gonna leave that one empty. I know the colors don't match right now, so I need to fix that. By the way, this template will be available for free to download. It's not yet available though, I haven't finished it. So if you're interested in having it for free, please register your email in the newsletter down below so you are notified once the template is up. Water and sewer, I know it's an American term, but yeah, we actually pay £60 for water. So I should update that. For gas, I think we pay less. It's like I'll put 50. Because I know in total we pay around, with all the bills, it's around 1,800. So electricity, yeah, it's 50, gas 50, and water and sewer 60. So basically water. Then phones, I do have a prepaid, so basically this consists of me paying £10 a month with Smarty. I have a prepaid, I own my phone. However, my husband, he has a contract that costs him £65, hence 75 in here. And as you can see, these are our monthly expenses when it comes to housing. I don't know what's this. Actually, I don't want that. Okay. Anyway, transportation. My husband works fully remotely, so he works from home or from whatever
he wants to work, but he basically mostly 99% of the time he works from home. So I am the only person that commutes to central London, and I go to the office around 3 to 4 times a week. I also use transportation to meet with my friends, etc., to go out. So that costs me around £120 a month. So we're gonna budget that. Fuel. Actually, my husband has a car, and he pays for insurance for his car and his parents' car, actually. So I think it's around £100 what he pays. I'm not really sure. And then 150 is going to be the fuel cost. I think that's what he told me, that basically he spends 250 a month on his car expenses. And yeah, we actually have 2 separate bank accounts, so and 1 joint, so that's why I don't always know the value to the P, but that's what it is roughly. We do not have insurance per se. We don't own a home. We have insurance with our employer in case of death, etc., so like a life insurance. We also have actually health insurance that's with my husband's company, and that's $350 per year. So I don't know, I need to fix this column. So that's around 29.17 food. I think for groceries I will need to add, not 3,000 but £300. I think more or less that's what we might spend this month. Dining, I would calculate 4 times around £40, because that's what we usually spend. I don't really drink, so the bill is always lower on my end, because I don't really drink alcohol that much, occasionally, but it's very rare. So that's for 60, and maybe I will add 50 for takeaway as other take. So that would be it. Pets, we do not have any pets. Bless our previous dog that we rescued, but unfortunately she passed away. She was a family dog. So we don't have any costs. I don't think we'll have a dog anytime soon. We both love dogs, but unfortunately the expenses, the cost of living crisis, even for us, people that are fortunate enough that to have this income, double income, it's still we don't want to spend that money on a dog and training it. Maybe when we have kids, hopefully one day if we have kids, let's see. Now let's move on to hair and nails and personal care. So basically for medical, I should budget around £38. I am Polish, so I do go to Poland for dentist visits, which is usually once a year or twice a year, and for my hairdresser. So for example here, I should budget actually 40 for my nails, and then 140, actually I think it's like £20, not 60, I don't know, for my hair, because I do them like twice a year. Cannot count today. Okay, £7 for my eyebrows, and then around £15 or like £20 maybe for my husband's barber and all that jazz. So that's that. Clothing, I'm gonna reduce that because our income is significantly lower this month, so I'm gonna lower that to £60. I try to spend as little as possible. I have a lot of clothes. I mainly buy shoes or something that I really don't own yet, and I only bought 2 pairs of shoes this year, and it was on the January sale. Hubby's budget, we're gonna definitely lower that because we cannot afford to have it at 300. Let's see how we are doing. So as you can see, we are 700 over budget already, so that's fun. We're gonna have to lower our spending. So we have for entertainment, we do pay for Amazon Prime and Netflix. We recently downgraded it because we had the most expensive one, but we decided, obviously, with all the costs rising, inflation, that we should lower it. We don't really go to the cinema theater that often, so I'm not gonna budget anything this month. I don't think we want to see any particular movie. So yeah, my husband does have a student loan when it comes to loans, but I'm not gonna, add it in here because the UK, the English student loans are a bit different than the US ones. So we don't have to really worry about that one. He will pay it from his salary because the student loans in the UK are basically deducted from your salary depending on how much you earn, and the loan the debt could be written off if you don't meet the threshold, etc. in many years, but that's not going to happen to him, so I know we'll be paying it off. When it comes to taxes, so I was self-employed, but since I am not really anymore, because I don't have any side income coming in, then I'll basically pay taxes from my emergency fund, and I don't have to. I'm not gonna project any money in our budget for that. And my favorite category, which is savings, investments, I'm gonna add and here because I don't like the word or, because we could have both. In our case, we're fortunate enough. So investment accounts. We are trying still to get onto the property ladder. We have tried during COVID. We tried to purchase 3 houses, not 3 at once, but 3 different ones, and every sale, unfortunately, fell through due to either us deciding to pull out or the seller deciding to pull out, which was very unfortunate and made us very upset and disappointed, and a bunch of other feelings that made us stop our search. So now we're also not really searching for a house, but we are still trying to save money and save biggest deposit possible. And I'm trying to put that money into the stock market, but since the stock market hasn't been doing very well, I'm just putting it on a savings account with Revolut. If you don't know Revolut, I think their percentage now is around 2%. So it's not really bad if you have quite a big amount like we do. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and we're pleased with that. So we're using Revolut. I know there is another provider that's pretty nice as well, but for now we're just gonna keep using Revolut. And if you're interested in opening a Revolut account, because with Revolut you can also exchange currency, and I love that card, especially if I travel. There's a bunch of free ATMs around Europe, even in Indonesia, Philippines, we used that card. We were super happy with it, and we just basically were always looking for the free ATMs. There are a bunch of lists if you Google that for Revolut for the card, and the exchange is just basically really good, and I don't think even Starling beats that. So I also have a Starling account, but that account is not that good. I was basically comparing them both with the exchange rates they offer, and I decided to just stick with Revolut. So that account is just sitting there really waiting for me to get back to it. Not sure if that's going to happen. So if you're interested in Revolut, check out the link down below, my referral link, and I really highly recommend it. I have the account since a while. I think 14, maybe 16 actually. Yeah, 2016. So, and I've been very pleased with it. So, I highly recommend it. Okay, so travel savings, another one. So, we're going on a trip to South Africa end of May for 2 weeks. So, we're going to be there. I'm super excited, but, and I know that the country itself is not very expensive. We already purchased the tickets, so that's paid off with our credit card, but we still have to purchase the tours, like Kruger, like all the national parks, so to say, and these are quite pricey, I have to say. I have to admit. So we are trying to save as much as possible, and if possible, we're gonna budget £600 to do that. And yeah, so I'm trying to do that. Let's see how it goes. We purchased the tickets for South Africa with my Amex card. So I used to have the golden Amex, and I highly recommend it if you've never had it. But if you did have it and don't want to pay £200 a year, I think it is, or maybe it's 100 something, but obviously not everyone wants to pay it. I think first year could be for free if you're signing up for it for the first time, but since I've done that already, I cannot have it again. So I moved on, and I didn't want to pay the fee, so I moved on from the gold card to British Airways card. And I also have a referral link down below if you're interested in that card. It's also great. You can collect points, and we also just collected basically a companion's voucher. We haven't looked into it exactly because we just recently got it, so we need to do that, but it's very cool because we used the card and we paid off straight away, so it works in our favor, and I highly recommend it as well. So if you want to check that out in the description, feel free. Charity, so I highly believe sharing is caring, but unfortunately we might need to reduce that because we have 700 of a budget. Okay, Christmas gifts. I'm not gonna save anything this month. I usually try to, I don't know why 350 was there, but I usually try to budget something like 20-30 pounds. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, we have 368.75 of a budget. So I'm gonna remove the charity bit, and unfortunately I'm gonna lower my husband's budget. Yeah, we should remove the dining out. Let's make it 100. How is that gonna look now? So it's 108.75. Okay, I'm gonna just lower my husband's budget to £100, and then I'm gonna lower dining out to 50 as well. So we're not gonna go out much because we still need to, we're saving for the vacation, for the holidays, so I think that's reasonable. And then we are technically a bit over budget, but we can see at the end of the month, when our next paycheck comes in, when our next salary and payslip comes in, how we did in the previous month. So I'm gonna come back to you with an update on the April budget and how we budgeted, how we did at the end of the month. So stay tuned for that, and I hope I will see you in my next video. Check out the description and all the referral links if you're interested. I also have a link for trip.com where you can book flights, hotels, and all that jazz. If you're traveling, you have 15 pounds off, which is quite nice as a start bonus. So check that out, and take care. See you in the next one. Bye.